Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are crafting for Mother's Day. I have a few things that I want to get done, so let's get into the video. As you can see, I have a candle here. This candle I purchased from Walmart, and this is actually the label that was on it, and it is White Rose Peach. So I took the label off because I want to put my own label on, and I am just going to get it cleaned off before we get started with some rubbing alcohol so it will be clean and ready to go once everything is weeded. I actually made a label. I made this label on Canva. I made the label on Canva, and I'll give you a closer look in a minute. I do want to weed these out. I just put some hearts has some hearts cut out on vinyl. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna need. This might be enough, but just in case we need a little more, I have these as well. All right, so this is the easiest one of all the crafts, so I figured I'd start here on this one. So let's get the label on. And it says, Happy Mother's Day, Godmommy. And very small there, I put the name of the candle, which is White Rose and Peach. And you can see, hold on. You can see the peaches that I put on the side, and then there's a white rose here in the middle. So we're gonna quickly get this on, and what I did was I measured the label that came on. I measured this label that came on the candle and did mine accordingly. Okay, we got the label on, and I think I'm just going to peel these up from the side and get them all put down. Let's see, can I do these with my fingers? Yes, I can. And to this day, I still call my godmother Godmommy. I have always called her that. So at this point, I'm just like, I don't know, what else would I call her? But she has always been such like a second mom to me. So supportive and always there when I need her. So I love me some Godmommy. When I was pregnant with my son and she found out, she was like, so I guess you can't call me Godmommy anymore. And I was like, why? Why can't I do that? And I guess she figured, well, maybe I'm too old now to be calling her that. I was like, listen, I'm going to call you Godmommy until I can't call you Godmommy anymore. All right, here we go. My candle is all done. And I did not need all of those hearts, but we're good to go. So now we have the label and some hearts. Very simple, something you could do. And I did laminate the sticker, so it has a nice little shine to it, and it's protected as well. So that is project number one. Let's move on. Okay, so I am going to use this acrylic stand that I purchased from Amazon for my next craft. And I'm gonna have some weeding to do, but it shouldn't be too bad because I am going to reverse weed this to make it easier for myself. There are several words and letters and things on here. All right. Let's see. I don't even think I need this wide of a piece, so I'm going to cut it down a little more just to save material. All right, so I'm going to reverse weed. I did do a short video on reverse weeding. It is actually the video before this one. So if you don't know how to reverse weed and you want a step-by-step tutorial, you should probably check out that video. So this, which you'll see in a moment, but this project is a word search, and in the word search it has the names of my mother's children, so myself and my siblings, as well as the grandchildren, and all of our names will be highlighted within the word search. So hopefully that makes sense. If not, you will see once it all comes together. I am going to weed this, take my time and weed this. I don't want to lose any of my letters. And I'll let some music play as I do that. Okay, that was a lot of weeding to do, even with the reverse weeding. There's just so many, as you can see, there's just so many letters and middles, and since it's really small, it doesn't just peel off as easily as, you know, something like this, which comes off pretty easily. So I'm gonna just get this piece, if this would stay off my finger. Okay, I'm gonna get this piece, weed it out really quickly. Okay. All right, so we have everything weeded out. I'm going to remove this film that comes on it, and since I just took the film off, I'm not even going to worry about wiping this off, but I do want to just double check my spacing to make sure I do not put this too far down. So I put the stand back on just to make sure that this is not too far down. All right. Right there, basically. All right, I'm gonna take the stand off because it's kind of hard to get it down, but got an idea where it should go. I think I'm gonna move this a little bit closer. I'm still in frame in the camera. No. No. It's okay. Hold on one second. All right, those two went down and they are very much crooked. And this is the only thing about sometimes when you're working with vinyl and a blank. Sometimes the vinyl, the transfer sheet, and the transfer tape likes to like snatch the blank before you're ready to put it down. Okay. Let's see. So what I'm gonna do is, as you can see, we've run into an unexpected issue. What I'm gonna do is just remove these 3 letters that went down, and I will cut them out again by themselves, but I'm gonna put everything else down. I just wanna make sure it's straight, because with the lines on the transfer tape, it is not. Here, I'm gonna turn it this way so I can really see the top and where it's going to land. All right, you guys, so I don't know if you can tell, but this one is like crooked. And of course, you know that I lost the letters here. So I cut it out again. This time I'm not going to reverse weed because this is smart vinyl and I haven't had a lot of success with weeding smart vinyl, and I don't want to chance it. So I am just going to go ahead and weed this the regular way and, you know, hope for the best. So far it's okay. Okay, so I have it all weeded out. I weeded the rest off camera because, you know, it does take some time, although it did not take as much time as it did with the other vinyl. It still takes time. Get this on here. All right, let's get it burnished. I have used this transfer tape with the smart vinyl previously, so hopefully there won't be any issues this time around with using this smart vinyl and this transfer tape. A lot of times people use the Cricut transfer tape for the smart vinyl because it seems to pair better. But I am using this, what is this, Tech Wrap. I'm going to use this Tech Wrap transfer tape and it seems to be going okay. All right, all good. Let's remove the film that's on top. And again, I'm not going to clean it off because we're literally just removing the film. I know I'm not fully in frame, but I'm really trying to get this on here. Honestly, I'm going to have to say excuse my head for a moment because I really need to see this go down. Not again, not again. We're not doing that. Come on, come on, come on. We're not doing that. Having to give this transfer tape a pep talk. Like, Stop doing that, please. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lord. Okay. It is a little off to the right, but listen, I'm not going to get too technical at the moment. I'm not going to sweat it because this has definitely given me a little run for my money. So I'm going to take this film off the back and get these down. So what I did with this, I mirrored this, and I mirrored these lines because since they are going on the back of this acrylic, it would need to be mirrored. At least if I'm going to put them down all down at the same time, which that is the plan. So with putting them all down at the same time, it would need to be mirrored so they fall in the right place. All right, I'm gonna make this as straight as I can and get this down. So that is, nope. I'm gonna turn it this way. For whatever reason, this seems easier to me. But yes. I'm pretty sure if I get a couple of names right, I should have them. All right, you guys, my camera totally stopped recording, but I was able to finish it. So I just finished it off camera, and this is what it looks like. I'm gonna put something behind it just so you can see it a little better. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And then I also put Mom/Gma on the stand. Mommy, I should say, because she is my mommy and the kids call her Gma. And also, I had previously made one for my mother-in-law, so hers has my husband and his brother's names on it, and the grandchildren, and hers says Mom/Yaya because they call her Yaya, the kids. So these are Mother's Day gifts for my mother and my mother-in-law. Okay, so for my last project, I'm going to make a shirt, and I am going to get this weeded out. And this is black glitter vinyl by, I think this is by Caesar Easy Weed, or it might be Cricut's black glitter vinyl. I can't remember which one it is, but either one, I use both, so either one works. Okay, and this one just says Nana. Nana is what my children call my godmother. So she is going to be getting a shirt from the kids and the candle from me. Most likely it'll all be in the same bag, but she'll know the difference. All right, so just get this all weeded out. This is Caesar Easy Weed, their heat transfer vinyl. This is basically what I normally buy when I am looking for basic colors. I really, really want to try Tech Wraps HTV. You've seen me use their You guys have seen me use in the past there, I think it's called pearlescent. It kind of has that like holographic look or shimmery, something like that. And I really like it, but I've never tried just their plain HTV. So here is what this looks like, and then Nana goes here. Wait, right here. Yes. All right, I think yes, it's like that. And I just like to put it all, I like to layer them when I have, nope, that's not right either. I keep shifting. It's not really sticking to the, it's not sticking to each other for whatever reason. I don't know. Okay, so what we're gonna do is put Nana on the shirt, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so here's my shirt. Let's get this on here. I'm gonna do a quick measurement. Okay, this is pretty good. And if I'm looking at this, it would look like that. That's how it should look. And it looks good. Yes, it looks good. All right, so I already heat pressed and lint rolled the shirt before I got on camera. So we are all ready to go. Let's go over to the heat press. Okay guys, so Nana's shirt is all done. It came out really good. I love this glitter with the red vinyl. By the way, I got this design from Creative Fabrica. I do have a membership with them, but if you are interested, I will leave the link down below to access this SVG. So the shirt is all done and all the rest of the projects are done. So let's bring them all back into the camera. All right, you guys, I have everything that I created in this video back on the table. Have my candle with the personalized label and the hearts around it, and the shirt, the Nana shirt for my godmother, which is what Nana is what my children call her. And then I have the word search for my mother-in-law and my mom. So these are just some inspiration, things you can do for mom, sister, aunt, whomever is a mother in your life. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope it inspired you to do some Mother's Day crafting. Before you go, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss a future video of mine. Until next time, later CV crew.